again, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail here. Today I would like to do a video on a plastic trim conditioner restore and protectant that I've really been happy with lately. Lithium Trim Serum, and I've done a dedicated video on some other products from their product line. You can go check that out after this video. A great job conditioning the plastic trim, black or gray, making it look darker and richer, restoring it to its previous glory, protecting it a decent amount of time, decent amount of duration of protection on it. Very resistant and resilient to chemicals, whatever Mother Nature can throw up at it or whatever you're spraying on your car to clean surrounding parts. I want to get you out into the shop and give you a little taste of the Lithium Trim Serum. Lithium Car Care Trim Serum, 16 ounces for $36. That is a little high. I'd like to see that come down a little bit. However, it is highly concentrated, and a little bit does go a long way. Here we have an engine compartment, plenty of plastic trim that's faded, needs a little restoration, a little TLC. So we'll put some masking tape right down the middle here. I'll show you how to properly prep the area, the plastic, and we'll apply the trim serum, and we'll show you the difference it makes on plastic trim. And again, you're looking at about 6 months durability from the product. Reapply in 6 months' time. We're going to take care of this half of the engine compartment and the plastic trim that lies within. And preparation's key. So we're going to prepare the plastic for the serum, for the conditioning and the protectant. And that means cleaning it. And you can go about that quite a few ways. You don't have to overthink it. You can go out and get a cheap auto all-purpose cleaner or APC. It doesn't have to be anything really strong or extravagant or expensive. What I find is also effective is Adam's Tire and Rubber Cleaner. But if you don't have any of those laying around and you want to prepare the surface and you have the trim serum ready to go, I found by accident that a glass cleaner works just as well for cleaning out the pores on the surface of plastic and clearing it and preparing it for conditioning and protection. And just to show you, the glass cleaner is effective on plastic. That's what we'll use here in preparation today. Wipe off the residue. The plastic trim is clean, it's clear, there's nothing that will stand in the way when we go to condition and protect it with the trim serum. So let's get this started. We have the trim serum. I just grab an old applicator. A little bit goes a long way, so we'll start with something that size. Get it on the plastic and simply spread it out. It doesn't get any easier than this. And continue on around trim pieces. It conditions it, it darkens it, Gives it a nice, deep, rich look to it. And when it cures, it won't be greasy, it won't be sticky or tacky, and dust will not stick to it. Which is perfect in the engine compartment area. And a good reason to keep the engine compartment clean is dust acts like an insulator. In the engine compartment, an insulator will make the engine run hotter, less efficient. You'll burn through oil and fuel quicker. So keep your engine bay clean, keep it efficient, keep it running cooler, and you and your car will be happy. All right, in no time at all, we have the plastic trim conditioned, protected, and what's really neat, in no time at all, you'll have it finished, and you don't have to chase after high spots. It feels like there's a self-leveling agent to it. You get it on there, you spread it out quickly but efficiently, get around the area you want to protect and condition, and you're done. Protected for months, and let's remove the tape here and we'll see the difference between both sides. Looks like a brand new engine compartment on this side, and it's just night and day between the two sides. I'll show you other areas and other pieces of plastic trim, textured, rubber. We'll take a look at all of that application. Then we'll come back and I'll show you what kind of chemical resistance this has. It'll maybe give you an idea of how long it'll last. Does very well on mud flaps, both smooth and textured surfaces. The plastic trim surrounding the bottom of the rear bumper. And now the whole thing is conditioned and protected along with the mud flap. So we have smooth and textured surfaces, both being conditioned and protected and look fantastic. The front lip or the air dam, bottom of the front bumper. Again, a little bit does go a long way. And there you go. Any type of rubber trim, When it comes to finding out what the trim serum can resist when it comes to Mother Nature, first we'll start off with just water. Then we'll hit it with the products that we were using to clean and prepare the plastic trim for the conditioner and the protectant, and see what it can withstand. Obvious to see which areas have been protected and conditioned, which areas aren't. That was just a fine mist. Let's hit it with something a little bit with a little bit more pressure. Okay, obviously resistant to water. Let's hit it with some of the chemicals that we use to prepare the surface in the first place to apply the protectant. Degreaser. We'll let it sit there for a few minutes. We'll rinse it. And as you can see, didn't phase it. Okay, let's move on. We'll go with the window cleaner next. Let that sit for a few minutes. We'll rinse. And as you can see, this did not phase it either. Okay, let's go on to the Adams tire and rubber cleaner. As you know, I enjoy that stuff. It's very effective. We're going to let it sit in there for a few minutes, then we'll rinse off. This stuff is, the Lithium Trim Serum is very resilient. It will put up with a lot of crap and keep your trim protected and conditioned and looking very good for months and months and months. All right, that's been on there for quite a few minutes. Let's rinse. Once again, you can see, didn't phase it one bit. Beading is actually more impressive than some of the coatings out there these days. Very resilient, and I highly recommend. For the final thoughts segment of the video, the Lithium Trim Serum, listen, it does everything you would want a trim, protectant, conditioner, and restore to do. I don't want you to go out and buy every product I review. That's not what this channel is about. If for whatever reason it comes up in the near future that you're looking for a trim, restore, or protectant, or if you buy a vehicle that is in need of such a service, hey, give this a shot. I recommend it. I enjoy it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. And if you have any questions on it, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.